All right, welcome back. Whitlock and Wiley, Greg Jennings, and Lavar Arrington are back. Let's move to Baltimore, where John Harbaugh spent this week talking up how Lamar Jackson is going to revolutionize the NFL with his running game. Well, turns out his quarterback has some other ideas, telling Rich Eisen, quote, I put on weight, but I don't think I'll be running as much as I did last year. There were a lot of run-pass options and a lot of sudden changes in last year's game. This will be totally different. All right, I think both these guys can be right, Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson, but is Lamar Jackson contradicting Harbaugh a bit of a red flag?
No, it's not a red flag at all. They're talking about the same book, but different chapters. And I think Lamar just told you what he's talking about. Last year, a lot of opportunities at the line of scrimmage, RPOs. Last year, I didn't feel so comfortable and confident. Guess what I was calling? The R, run. And this year, he's going to see that same look, and maybe he's like, well, I could do the P. I could pass this ball because I feel more comfortable, and he's been working on his arm and his accuracy. So they're on the same page.
I'm going to have to disagree, and the reason being is I was in D.C. during the RG3 Shanahan, we'll call it fiasco or whatever you want to call it. Listen, those same reports started to come out. I'm a pocket passing quarterback. I'm a drop back quarterback. Dad got involved, everything, right? You're having all these conversations. Shanahan is saying this. RG3 is saying this. I want to be a drop back quarterback. It's always been an age-old deal when you have an athletic quarterback that you're going to have the conversation of them running the ball. Are they an athlete? There's all these different conversational points because they don't look like traditional quarterbacks. It is on a different page, and it could be problematic. What they need to do is sit down in the privacy of whoever matters within that circle, and they need to make sure they flush out what they're saying to the media and why they're saying it so everybody understands the how and the what, so that the ultimate end result is what it needs to be. And by chance or circumstance, RG3 is on that roster. So he needs to have some feedback in all of this as well.
Man, you might just completely change my answer right here. I mean, that is a strong argument. I didn't think about it like that, because initially I'm like, no, they're not at odds. They're not on different pages. Joe Flacco is gone because I saw you, and I want you. But after what you just said, now I remind myself of when he was talking about he being Lamar Jackson when he first was drafted. I'm not trying to play no receiver. I'm not going on the field at no wildcat and all these specialized positions. I want to throw the ball. I'm a quarterback.
Yes.
And when you try to pigeonhole someone in a corner and label them as one thing, the number one thing they want to prove is that they're not just that. And so you got me.
Man, here's
why I think they could both be right.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson averaged like 16 carries a game last year. You got to remember, he played in an abbreviated deal.
7 games.
All Harbaugh has said is, I'd bet the over on 149 carries or 139, whatever Cam Newton had, blah, blah. And so that's really only 10 carries per game. That's less than what he was averaging last year,
Good point.
but would still be more than what Cam had. No, I agree. It's a lot, and it's too much. And I agree with your take that Lamar Jackson wants to prove that he's a passing quarterback. He knows that's where the money is, that's where the longevity is.
Yeah.
And people are saying he can't do it. Tell a young person they can't do something.
They're going to do it.
They're going to try to prove you wrong.
As a defensive-minded person, defenses have changed. So I know them comparing Kaepernick and the offensive coordinator and the head coach, and the names are the same, except the head coaches are brothers and this, that, and the other. That time has passed. Let me tell you something. If Kaepernick was going to be the guy to play and be in this league and be successful again, they would have brought him back. They would have brought him back. No matter what the odds were, they would have brought him back. That time has gone. You got to be able to throw the ball at this point. You got defensive caught up.
Coming up, we'll give you our latest approval ratings for LeBron James, and Uncle Jimmy will tell us what he thinks of the chosen one. Nerds!